To win 111-107 on Saturday night. Opening tips control the road team. Won both games. Najee Marshall drive. Floor. Boston on offense for the first time. A drive, a pull-up, and a mid.
Mind Jaylen Brown taking it away from Coop, but Boston likes that.
There's, yes, very much an opposite feel to this.
What they want.
Jaylen Brown equals attempts per game, and he already has 2. Drive, Caleb Martin. I know about goaltending numbers tonight is Jaylen Brown is 31 and 18. On the road, they're 15 and 10.
Cannot mess around with the ball with him. He
on the drive. Here's Cooper. Pull up in the paint. And a nice. Jaylen Brown bumped off Caleb Martin. Dallas defense collapses. They force Marshall. A pro picks it up against Derek White. Keita called for his first foul. And here is Boston has a good transition defense. White was getting ready to put up the Keita. And here's a fast break and a conversion.
Steals will do it, man.
Up with a left. Now he catches it on the move, drives baseline, leaves it scoring over 29 points per game. Drive, Coop puts out return, made 3 out of 4 the other night against the Rockets. Mid-range jumper. Touch pass by Derek White. Sam Hauser looking for a second 3. Nope. There's Caleb Martin. Excellent transition player, and so is Cooper.
Threw it up to Coop, but, you know, lesson learned.
For 3 on the Caleb and Coop. For 3, Marshall to answer Brown. Where's Frederick Weiss? Wide open. An attack by Cooper against Baylor Shireman. That's what you got to do. Sidestepping a closeout. A 3 is at 12 right now with just over 5 minutes played. For 3, Max Christie than their opponents this year. Man, Jaylen Brown is on the dance to Cisse. Hard drive by Caleb Martin. He turns and fades and hits. Plays so hard.
Yes.
A drive by Cooper, and he absorbs.
Like lasers are shooting off him.
Here's Peyton Pritchard in the game, and he's averaging 17 a game. Oh, Cisse, they leave him alone. Drive, and it almost got stuck on the heel of the rim. Boy, guys, humble opinion, Devin. Here's Caleb Martin for 3.
Really good player.
Yes.
Keeping it 1 hundo, Devin.
Yeah. Pull-up hit by on the bounce. 7 on the shot clock. He shakes free from Jaylen Brown. Already gives Dallas the 3-point lead. Now Peyton Pritchard beat him going left. Now tries to beat him going right. And hits the... No
matter who was on it.
Oh.
Here's Jaylen Brown this year. And here's Coop on the pass. Still got it. He finds Peyton Pritchard. Pritchard has come in. And Brown is fouled.
And he's making 3 so far, 2 of 2 from 3.
First time on the free throw.
Cut that off. You got counters to get to your other stuff, but it's
a chance for more points. And at least right now, that he leaves the lane so Marshall can drive on Hugo Gonzalez. And they're going to play again March 6th in Boston. Mias Keita, Nembhard, down low to Gafford, pump fake to the right hand. Let's hit the injuries on the Dallas side of things. Derek Knight, Ryan Nembhard using a screen as he drives. About 7 points a game for Nembhard. 8 to shoot. Nembhard pulls up and it bounces. They don't go to Brown. It's Pritchard, and he pulls up in the paint. I mean, this has got to be, and I mean, you know, one of the about your futures this time.
I mean, it's tough. It's the human factor. But, you know, I think a different city and try to fit into a new situation.
About Najee Marshall saying he wants to spend the rest of his career here, but you know, that is Estudiante de Nachos. Play for 3. Dribble handoff. Mias Keita to Derek White for a pull-up. Had 14 points and 8 rebounds Sunday against Milwaukee. Had a 15-rebound game last week against him. Last week turned 28 years old. Man, Jaylen Brown and Peyton Pritchard have been most of the
low-paced team, but they play with pace in the half court.
So that's a very nice burst there by Boston to come to an end. On the basket for Marshall, Sam Hauser. On it down along the baseline. I thought he was going to drift. He's in. Max Christie, Ryan Nembhard completes the group. And it's Coop for the Celtics.
Baylor Shireman sounds like the name of a firm.
I'm sorry, 11 players available. And Max into the paint, double pumps, finds Caleb Martin. Puts it 3, no. Cross court, Sam Hauser, rainbow 3. Almost 5 minutes going by in the second quarter as Martin is on the...
It made it look easy, too.
Yes. Martin, Jaylen Brown on the drive. Hugo Gonzalez misses. Gonzalez will turn 20 years old on Thursday, and he just gave the ball. Clock down to 4 seconds, down to 3. Turnaround shot in. The book is out in that regard. Jaylen, we consider having a tea party since it's cold, as a matter of fact.
Man, I could use
the 10th this year from downtown.
Wow.
Cooper in the lane, finish it. Brown with 8 to shoot, finds a backdoor cut. Oh, Gafford!
Starting 5, it's guard heavy, but it's good.
Jaylen Brown on the bounce. Here's Coop. Man, Shireman's doing some tough work. Defensive attack by Caleb Martin. Sets up Max Christie. And it out in transition, going downhill. The pitch out to Derek White. With the offensive board. Max Christie Pulls the screen, failing to connect on the 4. Tries some long range. Richard after the pump.
Well, his strength is underrated, too.
Nice. What a finish to Chicago on a trade. Pull up, Max Christie.
Oh, almost got it.
Oh, an ISO against Sam Hauser. Puts it down and away a pass that was intended for Luka Garza. And then it's a fast quarter as well. 10-2 is the run right now for Dallas in a rainbow. Cooper flag, that is. Cross-court foul, Marshall. Brown, 3 seconds, down to 1, going all the way, and it's blocked. Shooting threes, they take 42 a game. That's the second most in the league. That's their shooting 33.5% on threes against Dallas this year. Midi for Cooper's go. Scoring quarter of the entire season, which is 15 points. It's tonight. Kicks it out to Marshall, show and go, cutting to the basket, foul. Brown, who initiates the Boston offense, and catch up delay gives him 21 points for the game. Christie on a deflected pass, still in the hands of Darren White for 3. Double-figure rebounding this year. For 3, Max Christie. Too long. Loose ball dug out. Boston. Baylor Shire. Caleb Martin trying to dig in. Brown got fit. Now here's Cooper Flag on the drive and dish. Caleb Martin 3. No good.
It's almost like a floater.
Max trying to get going. Pulls off. Certainly has the green light from the coaching staff. Sam
I know you did.
I know you did.
Yeah.
Not debating that. In the lane. 8-point Celtics lead. That's what it was at the intermission. Shireman. Now Najee Marshall, and he responds. Oh, yeah, no. On the move, Brown found the cutter. Nemius Casey on the defensive end of the floor. Max Christie from Powell. Only Celtics in double figures. Another chance, though, for Nemius Casey.
Evaluated for that right ankle sprain is available to return.
Lost the ball. Now Peyton Pritchard centers a break. Finds Jaylen Brown. He scores.
It's like he's not even working for it.
Handoff, Caleb Martin, 3. Clay got in the paint, steps through, and the putback is missed. I think Gabber got a hand. And now he screens for Cooper Flag, doing a little bit of everything. Helping Cooper. Flag on the line, 4:49 left in the third. And Brown off the rim. Luka Garza keeps it alive and finds him. Go Gonzalez. Pick of the draft last summer. Oh, and that somewhere is Cooper, who will rise and let her rip. And that's part of that whole expedited review process now. A couple of seconds, and the decision was rendered. And also,
Those guys have to be able to trust what's happening in their heads.
I think that with the 3 free throws, Cooper has 21 points. Luka. And they got in the hands of Peyton Pritchard, and they're looking for Luka Garza again. Was a nice pass. He looked off the defense and found him. Like it was pointless for him to do that because he was scoring 32 a game and 11 rebounds for any kind of space, and he finds something to shoot. It's Gafford. Evaluated for a right ankle sprain. 3 missed. Nimard and Ryan on the turnaround shot rolls off to Peyton Pritchard. Garza, he's looking for 4 of 4. He's equal to season high, and he's equal to his career high in threes. Drives to the other end of the floor, and it is a shoot-around right now.
I'm not encouraged.
Leaning into it, Pritchard. Up. Gafford did get the ball back, 6 to shoot, and then we have a Dallas to Phoenix trade.
Michael Finley, AC Green.
Yeah. Daniel Gafford missed a chunk of the game tonight, being evaluated for a right ankle sprain. He's 4 for 4 from deep in the game, 3 for good. Marshall with the rebound, and he flings it from
Pritchard's one of those guys. Doesn't matter if you start him off the bench. He's going to give you to you.
on Boston. Cisse screens, Coop drives, pulls up, free throw line J. And as I recall, that was a pretty thin lineup that night due to it being his collegiate hooping in Logan, Utah. Oh, baseline foul that will continue to help Coop grow and grow. Chased after it as it was headed back his direction. Derek White leaked out. He'll score.
The NBA, what he brings on a night-to-night basis.
Derek White?
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, they hit rolls to the best of their ability.
It's funny, when I first saw him in San Antonio, I thought, all right, he's...
5 boards, 5 assists a game.
Give it to me.
Coop for 3. He done it. Pull up Pritchard. Rattled it in. Cisse screens. Cooper with it. Next basket will give him 3 throws. He's on the line for 2. Here's Leslie.
You guys kept talking about a little bit mid-January. I don't know if you can call that, but whatever it was.
Off of it.
Here's Derek White for 3. You did say that. Wide open 3. Max Christie, yes, sir. Not been to Max's liking, although a little better on Saturday night. Pritchard on 3s, but that story is changing. Marshall missed. They chase Max Christie off the line. Cooper for 3 again. Curry basketball of his rookie season. Almost banked in on Jaden Hardy, who's got 3 points in 13 minutes tonight. We'll put him at 40 free throw attempts for the season. And just a couple of more stops, a couple of more scores is what they need. Hauser.
And we've seen that in the second half.
And the thing about it is that, you know, even with Peyton Pritchard, so it maybe has a lower percentage than normal this year, but it's a team.
Yes. And do you know who's copying that math right now is the Charlotte Hornets.
Winning streak since 2010, dude. Here's a drive and allow. The Mavericks are ascending back into this game. They need to stop here, but Brown, fourth quarter. Here's Cooper, and he's going to the free history books. Allen Iverson, Michael Jordan, Bernard, that you would see to just spend like the penny at the Ford Museum of Science. String together a couple of stops and scores. Top three is forced here. And downhill, Jaylen Brown all the way to the basket. And I think maybe he's in first half. 4:45 left in the game.
Every team just comes out and fights every single night, no matter who's available. And then this year, same thing.
Pull up Jaylen Brown.
Coming up big in this fourth quarter.
A drive by Caleb Martin, put back by Dan. 11 boards for Daft tonight. And that is Neemias Queta. It looked like Martin trying to take Derek White off the dribble. 45 to go. Spinorama there by Jaylen Brown. And another tried to hack the ball out of his hands. Cooper fading. And Marshall. 4-3, Peyton Pritchard. Determined to drive and get to the basket. Doesn't finish, but Marshall. Ryan Nembhard's going to have to hoist this at the end of the clock. Wanted to see it, Skin.
I do.
In the lane, Jaden Hart.
Great play by Al.
A little volleyball there.
Yeah.
For three, Miles Kelly rimming out on January 10th. Drive and finish there by Dwight to double digits one way or the other. Here's Peyton Pritchard. Pritchard. Got a three going up and in. Boston, and of course that's the closest you can get to Newport, Maine. Ends up being a 10-point game. Celtics win it 110-100.